Good morning, good life. Welcome back to Amy TV, where we come together to help you go after the life you want. I think we can all relate to a time or two in our lives where we felt like we're just not doing this thing right. The bookshelf is filled with books unread. The bank account is terrifyingly low. Gave up your workout routine after just a week of trying. It was a great week though. The grocery shopping app keeps recommending the same flavors of ice cream you're trying really hard to not keep in stock at your house. You realize you know too well the plots and endings of many series of television that you've binged probably at the same time as that ice cream. Hit the like button if any of this sounds relatively familiar and you feel like it's about time you got your life together. Look, a lot of these things are going to happen and it doesn't mean your life isn't together. But after a little bit of too much on the side of not really what I want my life to be, you start to think like, maybe I need to make a little bit of a change. First, you gotta decide what a life together even looks like. This is really important because it's easy to look around at what is that you don't like, and even easier to look around at what is for other people that sounds kind of cool. But it is your life. It is the only one that you get. These are the only moments you have right now, and you're choosing to watch me. Really appreciate that. But other than all of that, what does a life together for you actually look like? The reality of it is, one person cannot tell you the right thing for you. Many people cannot tell you what is going to be your best life. You have to decide that for yourself, and it's based on your own preferences, and you have to really have a conversation with yourself. Not in a weird way. I mean, I'm not telling you to talk to a mirror. I just mean, like, what are your actual thoughts on things? What do you wish you were doing? What do you look at and go, God, you know, if only I was luckier, better, stronger, had more time? What are those things? What does a life together look like? Because if you don't know what that is for you, there is no motivation that is just gonna show up and lift you off the couch to your destiny. It's not gonna happen. Having that clarity is so important. Another simple step to getting your life together is just starting the day on your terms. I talk about this a lot, shameless plug, in my book, Good Morning, Good Life. But it's not even about having a morning routine. Even if you're like, screw that, I'm not about that. I like to do something different every day. I don't want a specific chain of events, no problem. But are you waking up on someone else's terms? Are you waking up to your email? Are you waking up to somebody telling you what to do? Are you waking up the very last moment before you have to rush to get somewhere to have somebody tell you what to do? Even if that somewhere is your laptop in your living room and your boss making sure that you checked in on time. Are you starting the day on your terms? Because usually when we feel completely out of control or that we've let go of control of our lives, it's because from the moment we wake up in the morning, we're not the ones taking charge. We're allowing any circumstance or occurrence or ping to tell us how to be and what to do as soon as we wake up. And that's just not going to work for you long term. If you can't start the day on your terms, how are you supposed to dictate how the rest of the day is gonna go for you? Take charge and do it as soon as you open your eyes. Another simple step to getting your life together has a lot to do with making sure you've got a life to live. Give yourself a little health assessment. Tomorrow is not promised. You may feel like right now you're dealing with some really crappy issues, but what if you got sick? What if things changed where you are not as healthy as you are now? And maybe you already have health concerns at the moment. What if they got worse and you couldn't even do what you have the capability to do right now? Making sure that we're taking care of our bodies and our minds is a really important step to getting your life together. Because even if you have great plans and lots of motivation and can do the thing and you want to go do the thing, and suddenly you're debilitated because you didn't do the work on the front end to try to prevent that as best as you can, what's the point of making all those plans? Here are a couple of health boxes to check, just a few that I thought of. First of all, do you wear sunscreen every day? Everyone knows I'm a big fan of the sunscreen, okay? I've made many mistakes with the sun in my life, so I feel I'm here to tell you, you know, you're preventing a lot of crap in your life if you wear sunscreen, okay? Not just sunspots, like real life cancer danger. I'm not a doctor, clearly, but I think there's a lot of people on the planet that are super smart and have many degrees that would tell you, sunscreen is a really good idea. How often do you go in for a physical? When was the last time you saw a general practitioner? I personally forgot to do this for a long time because I used to go see my lady doctor on a regular basis, but I wasn't going and seeing somebody who was checking for some other things that are going on. So when was the last time that happened? Have you done the research to find a doctor if you don't have one? Here's a box to check that I think a lot of us can do. How many steps do you take in a day? Have you checked in on that? Is it like 4,000? Because if that's true, if you try to change that. Increase it by double what you already are doing. You're going to be so much healthier automatically just by getting more movement in your life. This is something I have to pay a lot of attention to because I do a lot of this in my day. Okay, I sit here, I make videos, I sit here, I'm on the computer, I sit here, I watch some Netflix, I sit. You gotta move. When was the last time you got your teeth cleaned? Are you afraid of the dentist? Try to figure that out. Do you really want to wake up with a toothache one day and actually have to go in and have some serious work done? Nobody wants that. No. Getting your teeth cleaned, going to see a general practitioner, getting your steps in, these are some simple things to just cover your bases, do the best that you can to try to keep yourself as healthy as you can. Because getting your life together means being able to live it fully. And your health is a big piece of that. This is one of my favorite steps about getting your life together. A lot of times we feel like we're completely on our own and we have nobody that we can trust or rely on, and we're all just saying that because it's complete bull. Now, if you've written off everybody in your life and you're really lonely and I'm your only friend, that could actually be the case, and maybe we got to do a couple things to change that. If that's not the case, and you've got family and you've got friends and you've got people close to you who you can talk to, even if they don't always get it with the things that you're passionate about, start to think about who those people are. What do you rely on them for? And then create a list of your personal board of directors. Just like a business might have a board of directors, people who they call upon to seek advice from. Who do you call upon to seek advice from? Who do you talk to that motivates you from a fitness standpoint? Even if they're not an expert, they could just be your partner going to the gym. Who do you talk to about love and relationships? Who do you talk about when it comes to your career? Who do you talk about when it comes to business? If you're growing a business, do you have a mentor or somebody who can guide you? Do you want to travel the world? Who do you know that is a traveler that can give you tips or advice or the inside scoop or the skip that place, go here? Who are the people that you talk to that you know you can trust and you can ask questions and you can glean that information from them about the things that excite you? Maybe there's something that excites you and you don't have someone that fills that seat on your board of directors. Can you find someone? This is exciting for me because I think that we look for people to be our friends and we're like, you're a friend, you're a friend, you're a friend, you're a best friend, you're a friend, you're a friend. But I like to give people even more of a purpose than that because I want to connect with them on a deeper level. I got a Real Housewife bestie, okay? I got somebody who can absolutely talk to me about every single thing that has to do with the Real Housewives. A to Z. I got a Real Housewife lady on my personal board of directors. It's important to me. I also have very successful entrepreneurs in my personal board of directors who I talk to when I'm dealing with business issues. I have very emotionally intelligent friends, specifically my best friend, who I go to when I'm like trying to grapple with a feeling or two that can actually walk me through it. We have to have people that we can rely on. Even if we feel a little jaded and we think that we can't trust everyone implicitly, that's okay. Giving someone a role, even if it's just in your mind, to be able to say, I can call on this person for that. Not use them, but really leverage them for the things that they care about. It strengthens the bond so much more because you allow them the platform to talk about what they love, and you're also able to learn from them. Here's what you don't do. Hey, I want you to be my mentor. I'm gonna put you on my personal board of directors. That's a lot of pressure. Try not to freak people out. Have your list like you have your goals, like you have your habits that you're working on. Write them in your bullet journal, put them in your Evernote, whatever. But know who they are so that when you're in a moment where you're like, I need to level up, who's on your personal board of directors? And it is okay if that person doesn't know you in real life. Maybe I'm one of the people on your personal board of directors, and this is the kind of relationship that we have. If you're having a moment where you're not sure about time management or your mornings or making sure you put yourself first, you come to me. But diversifying that group of people so they're not all digital, some in real life, people you can have a conversation with, is really important. And my last simple step for today, I think we could come up with millions of simple steps. Maybe we should make this a series. Let me know what you think in the comments. But the last one for today is to commit to better sleep. No, I did not say commit to 8 hours of sleep. No, I did not call out anyone who has real sleep issues. I want you to commit to better sleep. No matter what your issues are with sleep, whether you know they are self-inflicted issues or you really do have a sleep problem in general that is a condition, you can always commit to doing a little bit better. Even if you don't get those results, setting yourself up for success on this front is huge. This is one of those really big ones from a health standpoint that you just gotta do. You gotta sleep. If you don't sleep, you die. It's real simple. So if we're getting our life together, we gotta sleep. And so trying to get better sleep is the key to it. If you can, Do not scrimp on time. You can reverse engineer your schedule. If you know what time you have to wake up, how do you get 7 to 8 hours? If you can't sleep for 7 to 8 hours because that's an issue, at least be in bed for 7 to 8 hours. If you're in bed for 7 to 8 hours and you can't sleep that whole time, don't get on your phone because that's going to keep you awake. Don't get on your iPad. Don't turn the TV on. Maybe even don't read a Kindle. You know, if you turn the light on and read a regular book so you hopefully drift back to sleep, that's a little different. Hopefully you don't have a partner in the room that's disturbed by that. But you have to do the things that it's going to take to knowingly put you in the right direction to catch some Z's. Don't scrimp on the bed. Get the right bed for you. Get the right pillowcase for you, the right bedding. How many fans do you have going? Get the oil diffuser, get the sound machine, get it all. I have it all. I have a sound machine and a fan going because I'm just like that over the top. When you are committing to better sleep, it's not just, oh, I need to get 8 hours. It's the whole thing. If you can't do the blackout shades, you got the mask on and you keep it dark. You know full well that if you don't sleep well, you may resort to things that will keep you from being bored, but then definitely keep you from falling asleep. If you're committing to better sleep, commit to not doing that anymore. The reality of the situation is if we're getting our life together, we are rested, we are able to approach every day to the best of our abilities, hopefully starting the day on our terms, and that starts with resting and rehabilitating. So commit to that better sleep so you can really get your life together. I've left some links in the description, things that I may have mentioned throughout the video that have helped me get my life together, so definitely check that out. That'll be in the description below. Question of the day, what simple step are you going to take today to start getting your life together? Maybe it's not something I said, maybe there's another idea of something that inspired you today that you need to do. Share that in the comments down below. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Remember, subscribe for good vibes, kiss the ones you love, and go after the life you want. Cheers. Hello, hello, hello. Be quiet, chair. This shirt is confusing when I'm not standing up. Fun fact. Oh. Simple steps to get your life together.
Hee-haw! Let's go. Oh, my belly's rumbling. Ooh,
There it goes again. I really want my coffee. It's so far away.
I got it.